What's up, family? Welcome to the Toe2Toe Sports Show, where we talk about everything from football to baseball to basketball to boxing. And oh yeah, can't forget about our Dawgs and Gators.
You never know what you'll hear from Kb Steveo, and you'll never know who you'll see stopping by to kick it with the guys.
So make sure you check us out live every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Facebook and YouTube Live. Peace.
I ain't never played sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.
Yo, what's going on, family? What's going on?
Hey.
Can you hear me, my ball? There we go. There we go. I couldn't hear you there first. What's happening? What's going on, man? Welcome to the Toe2Toe Sports Show. I'm your boy Steveo. That's my boy KB. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's Super Bowl week, man. The big game coming up. It's time to talk about it. Let's see who we're going to win, man. Give us our predictions. We're going to break down the game, man. Go into it and let y'all know who's going to win that thing, man. And we're going to tell y'all why. KB.
Yeah, man. Hey, man.
What's going on, my brother?
Can't call it, man. You know, look, the ice has melted out of Dallas. Well, for the most part. They got us for a good 2 or 3 days. It wasn't the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? It was the Armageddon, as folks was acting like it was about to be. All the toilet paper, all the canned goods, all the candles, and all the craziness. 2 days snowed in, maybe 3. 2 days at the most, 3. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't had nowhere to go, you can squeeze up that 3rd day. It was true. Yeah. How was Atlanta, man? Y'all supposed to get it worse than us.
Right, man. We had predictions for all kind of weather. We had predictions for all kind of stuff to go on and happen, man. But luckily, man, it was kind of mild. You know, we always prepare for the worst and hope for the best. So definitely did not have a bad turnout. Actually, we didn't even get any snow, period. That kind of came down in like streaks. So like the left side of the state got some, then the middle got skipped, then the right side of the state got a little bit more, and then they just covered up the full coastal side of the state completely, man. So it was real weird, but we had snow flurries. But like I said, luckily nothing dropped down and stuck for us, man. People were out and about yesterday, so it looked pretty good, man. Just depending on what area you were in, but hopefully that's the last one, and we can go ahead and start getting some warmer weather. Cause I'm about tired of the cold stuff, but I'm good.
Man, you hear me? I think we got about 2 more weeks for that weather break, and be back in the upper 60s, 70s. Okay, that's the one thing about Texas. When it hit cold, it gets us a nice little boom, boom. Then after that, we cruising, baby. We're cruising to the spring, summer, from March to end of
November. Yeah, it's about the same here, man. Now, seriously, man, but. No, man. What's going on in Gator Nation, man? What's the latest? Y'all got a new head coach over there, man. Y'all know how we start the show off. The show was built on Dawgs versus Gators and Gators versus Dawgs. So we always try to do some type of a quick check-in, man, to see what each school has got going on and what each school is doing at the current moment, man. You guys are a new head coach, new regime coming in, players leaving, players coming. Tell us a little bit, man. What y'all got going on, man? How you feeling so far about the Florida Gator offseason?
Man, I'm excited, man. The biggest issue I've had the last 4 years has been play caller. Like literally, that's it. Like talent acquisition wasn't bad, player retention wasn't bad, defense wasn't bad, just offensive play calling. Faulkner, he's in there, man. He did a talk. If you don't know, Faulkner is the OC from Georgia Tech, highly coveted guy. He said he's going to build, whoever the starting quarterback is, he's building an offense around them and their strengths. So right now, it sounds like a two-head monster as far as who's going for. You got Tramel Jones, who played last year. Kid's quick, fast, has a cannon, but doesn't really have experience. He's young. Then you have Philo, who's from Georgia Tech. He knows the system like the back of his hand. He also is very, very accurate, not as athletic as Jones, but you know what I'm saying, from a quarterback, what you wanted to do. But again, doesn't have the most experience because he was behind King last year. So whoever emerges out of them, they said the competition, you know, our spring starts March 3rd officially, but they're in winter, they're lifting. Guys are already getting big, man. But it's looking good. Yeah. yes. Pause.
I'm sorry. I had to.
Hey, good save. If it's time to use it, that was time.
I ain't want you to get out there, man, and be on some stuff you ain't want to be.
This thing blow up, and next thing you know, I'm all over the internet.
Yeah,
man. Appreciate you, my boy.
But yeah,
I mean, it's looking good, man. The team's looking good. Guys working out. We got Jaden Baugh, top 5 running back in the nation. So I think we're looking good, man. I like his approach. So the head coach, that the team takes the attitude of the head coach, right? We see
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You've seen it with Miami, how they're feisty with Indiana. So I think with Florida, what you're seeing is, you know, the coach is like, we're working out. Nobody's wearing a Gator logo right now. He said that's something that got to be earned. Kind of like Ohio State when they got the black stripe. Same thing. Florida, you got to earn the logo. So they're just getting to it. He's doing a lot of things that Urban did. Urban did an interview, and he said watching some Raw is like he feels like he's watching himself 20 years ago.
Okay. Back to the Urban Meyer days.
Bring it back to mat drills. If you know about the mat drills, you know. If you don't know, watch Swamp Kings on Netflix. It tells a lot about the mentality of the team, and that's what they're going for. So that's the that's going on right now. So I'm super excited, man, to see what turns out. I'm in lion season. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to start lying.
I mean, it's off season. You know, everybody champions right now. You know what I mean? Everybody got a shot. Everybody champions.
And we're starting off, allegedly, they got us ranked in the top 25. I don't know. I don't really like that per se.
That's more of a logo branding type rating. That's not a rating based off of your roster or based off of. That's a brand. The logo and the brand back there. Whoever y'all play week 1, they won't have
like Amble or something like that. Like our cupcakes are cupcaking. You hear me? Our schedule's not bad. Our schedule is respectable. I think, of course, you're playing in the SEC, so
every week, man.
It is what it is.
Every week, that's what we get into.
But our cushion games are cushion games. Amen. Yeah. Like we ain't playing no teams who respectable. No, we play.
I got you.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think Kirby, man, is trying to. I know he's been in the portal. We got some offensive linemen coming in. I think they recruited the kid out of Georgia Tech, wide receiver. I believe we got as well. So I think Kirby's trying to find a balance, and I think a lot of these powerhouse schools, or what we call traditional blue bloods, are trying to find a way to kind of balance this NIL thing. You know what I mean? You don't want to overpay and set the precedent that it's about money, and then you end up in a situation, to me, it's kind of like Texas that you see. You see what Texas has spent buku money. I mean, they have best roster every year in, year out, but the kids just don't seem to just want it as bad, or the kids just don't seem to be able to get over that hump. And then you turn around and you look at the landscape of the entire college football league. Big Ten won the last 3. So I know, SEC, you want to claim that, it means more, and this is where the real NFL players come from, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, you got to win championships too. And us not being in the championship the last, not this year. Were we in the championship game last year in the SEC? Who did Ohio State beat for the championship? I can't even remember. You never remember the runner-up. Now we didn't
Notre Dame, I think.
Yeah, right. There you go. Yeah, right. So again, we've been in the last 2, no SEC representation in the last 2 years in a championship game. I don't think you want to go 4 years straight with the SEC not being in the championship picture or even winning the championship. So, I think the rules are going to change. I think you're definitely going to see more teams added to the college football playoff. Unfortunately, I don't want to grow the college football playoff. We'll talk about that on another show once they make some announcements and really make things official. But I think the way they're leaning from everything I've read is that they're going to go to a 16 game or 16 team type setup. And I just don't think that's good for college football. I don't think it's good for the kids playing in these games. Like, you're giving them a whole nother round that you basically would be looking at adding, or you're adding a situation where you don't have any first round buys, possibly. I don't know how they're going to work it out. I think you have enough with 12. I even like the 4 personally. I was good with 4, but I mean, you'll see where we're going, man. It's all about money. The more you can get viewership, the more games they're gonna have. So
yeah, I think they're just making it like to where when the bowls were important, and then the bowls became unimportant. So now if you have 16, it makes those bowls quote unquote important. I still don't know how you can't, unless you change the portal time, it won't change anything because you're still gonna have kids who have to get out the portal, who are going to leave and to go into the portal. So they're going to have to push the portal back or start games a week earlier in August. It's a lot of stuff that they're changing. But, I mean, look, you paying these kids millions of dollars, unfortunately, we need more product. I gotta bring in more. Like, you talking about revenue sharing and you talking about all this stuff. Like, I need you more than 12, 13 games, fam. I need you 15. Like, that's kind of what it is now, unfortunately.
Yeah. And I mean, that's what we at. The NFL, you're gonna be playing what, 17? So it ain't like I guess you're kind of grooming them for what they're going towards. I really think football is going to get to a point where you're gonna have probably like a 20 game NFL season, bro. You're gonna go all the way from beginning of August, possibly all the way through February, because football is just so popular, bro. You don't get that same product out of the XFL. You don't get that same product out of the CFL. So I think that they're trying to stretch it out as long as they can without sacrificing the product and killing the players that, from injuries. But you expanding rosters. You got bigger rosters now. Rosters are deeper. You got more guys playing. You got more guys that are skilled as well coming into the league, man. So I don't know. Fun times for football fans. If you're a football player, you making your money. I don't know what side of the fence you would fall on when it comes to this argument. More games, more money, or you like, hey, I just want to play these 16 and get it out the way, man, because my body can't take anymore. I don't know. Don't really know. This just depends on where you at in your career, too, how you going to look at that. But speaking of football, man, we had the Hall of Fame come up this week, man, and everybody's been talking about, should Bill Belichick have been a first ballot Hall of Fame? I personally don't know how you have a Hall of Fame and Bill Belichick is not in it. That's just me. I don't know. I don't understand how he's not first ballot. When you think about first ballot and you think about the guys who are first ballot, what's up, Zach? When you think about first ballot, man, that to me is like, can you narrate the story of the NFL and leave this person out? If this person is a key character or main character, he has to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. And you can't tell me for the last, 2 decades, Bill Belichick has not been a main character in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you win 7 Super Bowls. Seven, right?
Yep.
In the modern era, and you don't put that coach, like, I just don't like the politics behind it all. Like, I don't like it because you're taking away, like, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than your emotions and stuff, whatever the beef is that with Bill and the owners, right? You know what I'm saying? And the people. But Bill should definitely be a first round Hall of Famer, like him or not. How his career ended, he didn't end in like no crazy turmoil. He didn't end with like no crazy like cheating.
Whoa. Now, there were 2 cheating scandals, or at least 2 accusations of cheating. Now, you can't say that.
But you
Because
can't.
they had Spygate and they had Deflategate. So there were 2 instances.
But Deflategate, I put that more on Tom than Bill.
Well, when you the coach, you don't have to eat it all. It's all up under you. You know how it goes. You can't. This is just like saying you never hear somebody say, "Oh, the wide receiver tipped the ball up and it was an interception." No, it's always the quarterback threw an interception. The interception goes on the quarterback's stats. So when it comes to being a head coach, anything that comes with the team winning, losing, or any situation like that, unless it's like a PED type thing, you don't put that on the coach. But I'm pretty sure Bill had some knowledge that Tom Brady was playing with balls, before the games. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I ain't gonna say it like that, but he knew what the hell was going on. That's all I'm saying. It's just hard for me to believe as a head coach you don't know that you're. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he went to just the equipment person and said, "Hey man, let's take a little bit of air at these things before we go out here. I like to have them where I can, you know what I'm saying, have a little bit more grip on them in the cold, take a little bit of air out." Maybe it was just him, but at the same time, I think it all falls upon a Bill Belichick. And I do think the league and the other owners and the other coaches look for any chance they get when you have such a greatness about you. They look at any chance they get to try to kind of spit on your name. And I'm not saying it's right, but I feel like there are voters and there are other people that have the privilege of voting who probably went against Bill, or people in the media who he wouldn't give the interview to or who he wouldn't talk to, and they held that against him. Same thing with T.O. T.O. on the field. No reason why T.O. shouldn't have been the first ballot Hall of Famer, man.
Yeah, man. It's definitely trash, man. But they gotta get it right. Like, you can't let him sit out next year, like, because at this point now you're making him. I feel like there's certain coaches like that's like not putting Saban in the college football Hall of Fame, first ballot. Same thing.
Yeah,
you see how crazy that sounds? It's like, what?
Yeah, if there were 2 things I could always say I would have bet my house on or bet the house on, it would have been Bill Belichick going first ballot and Tom Brady. But now that Bill Belichick has not gone first ballot Hall of Fame, does that open the door for one of these voters to say, "Hey, I don't think Tom Brady should be a unanimous"? I'm just saying. We said the same thing about Bill Belichick. Yeah. Nobody that you would have ever talked to with any type of football knowledge would have said Bill Belichick is not going to the Hall of Fame first ballot. Nobody would have said that, bro. I don't care if you the Jets fan, a Bills fan, a Dolphins fan. Even the rivals are saying, yeah, we know he's going first ballot. And for it to come out that he wasn't, that there's somebody who legitimately voted no, Bill Belichick should not be in the Hall of Fame. Multiple people voted no, Bill Belichick should not be in the Hall of Fame. I don't know any more about Brady. I don't. I'm going to say that. I'm just not confident that they're going to not stick it to Brady.
I think Brady winning in Tampa, like, one that made him like I didn't need.
So with that, if you take away the Tampa, what if he were retired after his last championship? You think still he would not have seen? That's what I'm saying.
Like, I still don't see
these voters have ruined the Hall of Fame.
Bro, there's 2 different Hall of Fames, like Prime said, and Bill Belichick he deserves to be in the one.
If Bill Belichick is in the first ballot Hall of Famer, is Andy Reid even a Hall of Famer? I'm just asking. Because what's the standard that we're looking at when we're talking about Hall of Fame and coaches? Because if I'm looking at the coach, is Mike Tomlin a Hall of Famer? Because if we going by these standards, no.
Yeah. If Bill not
ain't supposed to get in. If Bill ain't first ballot, Mike Tomlin shouldn't get in, period.
There's no other coach that can even sniff his clipboard.
I'm just saying, come on. What we talking about? Andy Reid maybe would be the next coach I'm thinking about going. Who is there? Somebody I'm missing between Mike Tomlin? Yeah, none of those guys have come close to doing half of what Belichick did, and he didn't get in on the first ballot. So is Tomlin eligible? Is he going to get in? Sure, should, but they're gonna probably make Tomlin wait 20 years.
Tony Dungy got in.
Right. And you ain't put Belichick in, and Belichick won way more than Tony Dungy did. Come on, dog. Whoever these voters, we got to put them to the fire, man. We got to put their feet to the fire. We need to be able to have these people, if they're going to be making these kind of decisions, they need to be able to explain themselves or at least give some type of rationale or logic. Like, what the hell were you thinking when you seen Bill Belichick and you put no? What was going through your mind? What did you say in your head? Well, this is the reason why he don't deserve this. I guess I just need to know. I don't know if they're going to write a tell-all book at the end of their career or whatever, whoever the writer is that voted. Somebody got to put it out.
One writer said that. He was like, I don't know who did. He said, but I voted for him. Because it was some.
Bill Polian, the ex-chief general manager, said he didn't remember if he voted yes or no.
That's what it was. Bill Polian, yeah.
Bill Polian said he didn't remember if he voted yes or no. That tell me right there, sir. You know damn well. You know what you voted for Bill Belichick, man. Come on, dog.
But it speaks as to why, you think 2 years back when Bill couldn't get an interview.
True. That's what I'm saying. Maybe we giving Bill too much credit. Maybe we looking at it from an aspect of it was all Brady that did that. Bill was just riding Brady coattails, and that's what the voters know, and that's how they voted. That's what I'm thinking because then Brady did go off and win another one, so it ain't like Brady can't say, "Hey, look at the proof. I kept winning when I left." He didn't.
Bill didn't win before Brady, and he didn't win after Brady.
I'm just saying, my boy.
Hey, man. We have to get Crystal. We have to bring Crystal on here. So she's our resident patriot.
Yeah. We should have brought Crystal on and talk about this one because I know she gonna have an opinion, man. Because Bill Belichick not being a Hall of Famer right now, and he was eligible, is the wildest thing in the world to me, dog.
It is.
It is. I'm sorry. This is the wildest thing in the world to me.
But talking about NFL voting,
right? Good segue. NFL Pro Bowl is the Pro Bowl games starts Tuesday, I want to say, right? Something like that. This week. Shedeur Sanders on a Pro Bowl roster. He was a replacement. They replaced people, because of injury and things like that. Rookie Pro Bowler. He won 4 or 5 games? I think 4.
4 out of maybe 7 that he played, something like that. It wasn't nothing crazy, but he got voted in. How do you feel about Pro Bowl voting?
Same way I feel about Belichick not getting in the Hall of Fame. It's a goddamn shame. Ain't no way you can tell Shedeur. Come on, bro. Shedeur. Hey. And now listen, I know people love Shedeur like they love his daddy. Don't get me wrong. I've seen it. I've seen a different level of love for Deion and his family over the last 30 days. Because when we hired Kevin Stefanski, when I say it was damn near half the fan base or every other comment that I saw, how could you do this? How could you hire this man after the way he treated Shedeur and the Sanders family? I'm sitting here thinking in my head, well, what the hell they got to do with the Falcons winning? Right now, y'all love Deion that much that literally, if you think somebody has ran afoul by Deion or one of his children, you just don't want nothing to do with them, period. Damn if it'll make your team better. Damn if it'll help you get out of a 8-season-long playoff drought. Come on, dog. If the man can win in Cleveland, Coach of the Year twice, and win 11, 12 games twice in an organization like Cleveland, I'm pretty sure he can do wonders with an organization that actually wants to try to win. So the fact that I had people just coming at me left and right about how this man treated Shedeur and how I don't care. Shedeur is not my quarterback, first of all. That's one reason I don't care. And 2, he got Shedeur to the Pro Bowl. So we ain't gonna give him that part. The man has coached plenty Pro Bowl quarterbacks, as we see. He got Joe Flacco there too.
Yeah.
But the NFL, man, they voting system is just they voting system kind of like the one we got here in Georgia, when it's just all jacked up.
Yeah.
No, man, but no, Shedeur shouldn't have been no damn Pro Bowl quarterback at all, bro. When you won 4 games Come on, dog. They ain't have nobody else. The NFL just want to sell tickets. They want viewership.
Got snubbed. Trevor Lawrence got snubbed.
His
Hell,
name-
Bo Nix got snubbed.
Come on, dog. You put Shador in front of all them folk to go to the Pro Bowl.
If you want us to watch, just say that.
Right. You on Prime I guarantee you, Prime is going to be on TV calling the game, or he's going to be mic'd up on the sideline for the game, or he's going to be one of the legend coaches that they're going to put legends
on
out
a
there.
flag game, whatever.
Come on, dog. You already know what's going on, man. We know what's going on. The NFL don't care either. The NFL does not care. They put it right in your face. Yeah, Pro Bowl been a joke. Now I'm gonna tell you what I think they should do to fix it. Just me personally, they should set it up like an Olympics. They should have an Olympic style games. Damn, because we see y'all play football all season. Let's get a real track race. Let's get Tyreek Hill out there and let's do a real race with the other fastest guys in the NFL. Like, let's do a relay race. Get relay teams. Each team has representation. All 32 teams has representation. Let's do an NFL Pro Bowl games. And then you send your best players from your team, 3 or 4 of the best players, and then they compete in different games. And the winner get the most points at the end. That's who wins. That's me personally. That's how I would fix it. I would get away from the football because they're not going to really hit each other. They're not going to really play. I don't want to see a flag football game where y'all making a mockery of the game. You know what I mean? If you're going to do something of that nature, put a 7-on-7 period inside of it if you're going to do it that way. I don't want to see it where we are here not tackling people because it just makes the game look bad. The NFL, if the NFL game is not played at 100%, it just doesn't look the same. So that's why when you got people out there just trying not to get hurt and trying not to hit each other, it don't look the same. So
I think now that they've added flag football to the Olympics, I would love to see the Joes versus pros, like the best flag players versus some of the best. You know what I'm saying? And like, see what that would be more interesting, like a rock and jock type thing. You know what I'm saying? How they used to do MTV.
Yeah, I remember that.
Rock and jock kids. If you weren't around, you missed a thing. Go ahead, YouTube rock and jock. But yeah, man. It's like Zach said, man. It's stupid, man. Like I can't remember the last time I watched Pro Bowl anything. Like it's at least with the NBA, like they can play, like it's not physical, but like I haven't seen even when they were playing, like
they broke Kobe nose in the goddamn NBA All-Star game. You can't tell me it ain't physical,
right? Like I don't understand how the Pro Bowl thing is. Like you want to celebrate the guys who got the awards, which is dope. It gives you something to do to fill the week that the Super Football is not being played, but it's like.
You gotta do something to make the fans interested. Like who's the strongest man in the NFL right now? We don't know. Give me the world's strongest man competition between whoever, whenever, the biggest guys. Give me the fastest. Give me the fast. You want to see at that point. You want to give these players something to compete for, and bragging rights is it. Cheetah been saying he the fastest guy on the planet for the last 2 years. You know what I mean? I would love to see which offensive lineman can pump 225 or what's the max they can lift. One of them guys, I know somebody gonna put 450 up there.
Or hell, big man 7-on-7. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they used to do. They used to do a dunk contest with the NFL players and the other players for the NBA would. The NBA brought in Steve Urkel one time to do a dunk contest, and he was out there going against Deion Sanders and Ken Griffey Jr. Right. So I think you incorporate other people into it. But again, the NFL game is so violent, bro. You're not going to be able to play it. So do something else, man. Just get away from the game. I do like the quarterback competitions where, they got the targets and they throwing them against the target. That stuff be cool to me because it still shows a skill set. They still competing. But I think you got to incentivize it enough to where these guys want to come play. That's the thing about it too. And I don't know if Orlando is still in Orlando or is it Hawaii. When it was in Hawaii, I think it was dope. But now I think it's in Orlando. Ain't nobody. Who the hell want to go to Orlando? I can go to Orlando right now.
Yeah, I don't even know where and it was better when it was in the location of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I agree too.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you did it that week of the Super Bowl, that kick off your Super Bowl activities, the Pro Bowl, boom. And then you go into it because that gives the fans the opportunity to get there, pay money. We're already there. you're used to how everything's moving. So by the time the game's coming around, it's a clean flow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just hire Toe2Toe for y'all creative ideas, man. Because NFL, y'all need some help, man. And we the ones to solve your problems.
But yeah, Shador, when I see that news though, bro, I was just like, first thing I thought in my head, they just want that. This is for viewership. It ain't because of his skill. It ain't because of what he did on the field. It wasn't because of the last 4 games he won. They literally just want viewership.
And how it's changed, boy. Like when the season started, they didn't want him. You're not sitting in the front. You're talking too loud. You're doing this. Now at the end of the season, he won some games, threw some touchdowns. Now they want him at the Pro Bowl. Now I'll be hard knocks. Next year is going to be in Cleveland.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, hell yeah.
First Todd Munskin love him. The quarterback, the new head coach love him. He coming there dapping him up.
If you're Dylan Gabriel, this is the worst thing that could happen for you, bro. Like you come in, they already bring in Shador. You just want to play, earn your spot. You got drafted in the first round. You come in, you play, you get started. You don't play bad, but you don't play good. You get hurt. Shador comes in. He plays when he plays good, he plays very well. When he plays bad, he plays bad. But then what do? They fired the coach that believed in you, brought in a coach that wanted to draft Shador in the first place, but they told him no. So now he got his coach, his GM. He's on a rookie deal, 5-year.
What do you do with Gabriel? What do you do with Watson? Like Cleveland got a real situation, man. So I just want to know. What are we doing to do? What are we doing? That's all I want to know.
I'm trading Dylan Gabriel. I'm trading him. See what I can get. You got to keep Freaky Man Watson because he just costs too much, and that gives the pressure on Shador. Like if Watson beats out Shador, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think Gabriel can flat out beat Shador. I think the players spoke on that during the offseason last year. So. I think you do that, and then you bring in maybe like another vet. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like a Huntley or something like that. You know, one of them guys, a Jameis type thing. And yeah.
Okay. That's a lot to unpack, man. I look at Kevin Stefanski too, and I'm talking to Falcon fans. Did he really have a fair shot in Cleveland? Just think about what you just said. The man had all these quarterbacks. The owner comes in and says, we're going to give Deshaun Watson a crazy deal. Nothing nobody's ever done before. 360, 80, whatever, $400 million, fully guaranteed. We got to pay him regardless if he plays or not. That kills your cap space. You give up the hella draft capital to get this man. Do you know the Texans turned the Deshaun Watson draft into C.J. Stroud, Will Anderson, the cornerback, Stingley, and it was one more person they turned it into. That was pretty damn good. So I'm just saying, man, think about all the situations and circumstances he had to overcome in Cleveland. Still won Coach of the Year twice and won 13 games up there. Come on, man.
Yeah,
just got to give him a shot, man. Yeah. But Shador, hey man, I'm gonna watch it. I'm happy to see. I'm happy for him. I know him and his family happy. Hey man, do your thing. You finally got a coach that believes in you, and I think that goes a long way. Yeah. I do think Shador can be a successful quarterback in this league, and I think with the right stewardship and the right situation and circumstances around him, he's going to be great. Will he go in there and just elevate a room or a team like Pat Mahomes? No, I don't think that's him. I don't think he's that type of quarterback. But I do think you can put pieces around him, and he can be a very effective game manager who can maybe learn and develop to being a game changer. But it all just depends on the pieces around him. Right now, if you're in Cleveland, I can't think of a wide receiver. Jared Judy, maybe. I think they got Judy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you can trade, like, Gabriel, maybe pick up a second. You know what I'm saying? You could trade.
I don't know if I get everybody know you out bad. You probably gonna get 6, 7, only because everybody know you down bad. You can't come over here asking me for a king's ransom when I know you need to trade one of these You got too many quarterbacks. Ain't no way in the hell I'm finna give you a king's ransom for it, because at the end of the day, I can just wait till you release it.
I'll just keep him. second, let them battle it
You
out.
gonna need that roster spot. You see how you in a bad pickle? You can't do that in the NFL.
Actually,
I can't just sit on this quarterback because my practice squad can only be so big, and if you put him on practice squad, I can take him.
Yeah, and you're right. They gotta do something. They got it because they need to get some weapons for him, man. They need some.
You call the Jets and you say, "Hey, man, I got Deshaun Watson. All I need."
Philly.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Harlem
We will be on
Jones
the
up there.
Philly podcast next week for the. Is it next week, Chris?
Yeah, man.
Or is it this week? It's next week, I think. We are going on the Philly podcast, man. So we'll drop the info, but we will be guests on the Philly podcast, kind of doing like a panel show, talking about the Super Bowl and leading up to the big game, man. So we're looking forward to that. But Philadelphia signed a new offensive coordinator. Finally.
I'm a Philly kid, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they signed an offensive coordinator. He's not a big name. To me, they say he was one of the young up and coming coaches. I think was a quarterback coach in Green Bay, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so we'll see what's going on. Philly wanted changes. Philly was asking for changes. Philadelphia is a sports town where if you win 8 games, 9 games, they probably trying to fire you. So they've set their standards so high where it's Super Bowl or bust.
Sean Mannion. I like that.
Yeah, they've set their standards so high. Me and the wife were talking. Do you think it's justified that a team sets their standards that high, man, when it comes to like Philadelphia, where a 8, 9, 10 win season is something they frown upon? Do you think that's something that's realistic, or do you think their expectations are just too high?
Philly, my Philly. Listen to me, man. They are a passionate base, and they have a reason to be. They've consistently been on the upper echelon of football, of sports. Like Philly is a sports town, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go through, I love the smell of Philly when you cross the bridge, you come through Delaware, you know what I'm saying? You pass Lincoln.
Smell like trash.
Man, you got the oil, you got the gas, the oil gas joints there and all that. Coming up as a kid, I would always roll my window down. We got
hell nah, man.
Roll the window down. You breathe in that air, that scepter air, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, Philly is just it's a winner's place, man. From the hood, the basketball courts, all the way up to the hardwood, just competitiveness. It's just a hard-nosed, tough city, and it just goes to their sports, man. And when you have guys like the McNabbs and the TOs, you know what I'm saying, and you got the guys on the AIs, you know what I'm saying? You got all the players, and then all the different sports. You got the Phillies and the Bryce Hart. Mm-hmm. It's just the attitude of expected.
It's the Flyers, right? Okay, Zach. Let's say Zach. He doing a little too. I wasn't gonna say that, Zach. I'm saying somebody said it.
Look, man, I was born in Philly. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Philly kid. I grew up in Virginia Beach, but
Philly. You're a Penn State fan, not a Florida Gator fan.
Nah, but I have personal connections to Florida, so that's why. But yeah, man. So shout out to Philly. They expect. I mean, when you think about it, Andy Reid, he set a standard there, right?
They fired Andy Reid right after the man went to the playoffs. That's crazy,
right? But and it's been, but they went back. They won the Super Bowl. They have the rosters. They have what you expect what you need. Like if you put this team with a coordinator who actually can really call plays. Jalen Hurts, like bring out the best in Jalen Hurts, put the play calling around him. They can be great. They could be like that dynasty type team, but I don't know. I don't think it's out the way to expect 8 to 10 wins. Well, 10 wins.
No. If you win 8 games in Philly, they call them for your job.
But yeah, they could be with the Cowboys at NFC. Like, I mean, as regular season, they should be winning 11 games a year. I mean,
with the roster they've constructed, that defense, I think like you said, at minimum, you're gonna win 8, 9 games. Yeah, but me and my wife just having a conversation. She a huge Philly fan, so
go get me a cheesesteak. You know what I'm saying?
That was one of the best cheesesteaks I ever had in my life. I ain't gonna lie. And we actually going to the Philly Dallas game. We're gonna try to make that happen this year. Come out there to Dallas for the Philly Dallas game. Philly Dallas game. Excuse me.
Shout out to all my family in Philly, man.
Because I'm going to Philly for a game. I have to be preseason because that weather I ain't built for that, bro. I just ain't built for that kind of weather. I be seeing how my boy Chris be standing outside in that cold, and they be walking up to the stadium, and it be little kids and everybody be out there, and they be cussing and carrying on, and I'm just like, it's just too cold to be outside.
A lot of wool, a lot of heavy material, different types of hats.
But I told her I would try it once, and I'm definitely gonna do it, man. So Jalen Hurts is not top. Ooh, I'm not gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it because when I said something about Hurts being a fullback throwing the ball, people looked at me and told me I was crazy.
He's not as bad as a fullback, but no, he's not a 6. He has a caliber. He has a potential to be, but it has to be the play calling has to match. Like I think we saw when their offense is running a certain way, he can be very successful. But if you want him to throw the ball 40 times a game, that's not his, that's not his strong suit. So yeah, I wouldn't say he's 6'7". I would give him top half.
They didn't use his legs enough last year. I think he kind of ran in spots, but they didn't use his legs enough to me. I think I don't know if it was just because they were trying to appease your boy AJ Brown or what it was, but they put the ball in the air a little bit more than I would have liked. I thought Philly should have been a run first team, and I just didn't get that vibe. Now, mind you, their offensive linemen getting older. A lot of them got hurt last year. A lot of injuries on their offensive line. So I understand the contributing factors, but when you put the game on Hurts and you asking him to throw it 30, 40 times, this ain't his strong. Yeah, no, I mean
he can throw, but again,
he's like the ultimate game manager who can turn into a game changer at any moment. Now I will say that
the game he needs a OC like the Bears. You know what I'm saying?
Like, he got to have somebody creative. He needs somebody real creative. Yeah, I agree.
Open. He's not going to beat
you. Kellen Moore was on his game when he was there, but of course that's why he's with the Saints now. So
you know what I'm saying? Like it's stuff like that. Like, and he's only going to, if an OC comes there and they do good, they'll be there for a year or two. Then they're going to bounce.
He's going to be a head coach. Yeah, he's going to be a head coach. So I thought Philly would have went with a more veteran OC, somebody who maybe has already tried the head coach thing, didn't work. Now they're going to be an OC for a long period of time, probably, or somebody who just is better as an OC. That's what I thought Philly would aim towards. From what I'm hearing, this kid is supposed to be the next Sean McVay type, maybe, possibly, in Philadelphia when it comes to his play calling and how he's kind of coming from that Kyle Shanahan tree and working with Matt LaFleur out there in Green Bay to develop Jordan Love into what he's become. So I don't know if Philly has a long-term solution for this, but with Jalen Hurts, I think honestly, you don't really do is it a long-term thing? Do you have Jalen Hurts as the Philadelphia quarterback for the next 10 years? I don't know.
I think they're gonna. I think with them, he's gonna bring balance to them. Probably more balance. I don't know how creative it's going to be. Like, oh wow, they did this and they did a.
You got to be uber creative. You got to say cool.
But like, and that's the thing. I think when you look at Green Bay, their team, the defense, the run game, then the run game opened up. That and their offensive line is very physical. It's probably been one of their strong points for the last decade. So I think that's when you bring that with Philadelphia, with the Eagles, you maybe go get 1 or 2 linemen. You know what I'm saying? Like to really shore up that O-line, to give Hurts the time to really sit back. Because I think when he's comfortable, he can, you know what I'm saying? I think he's a good quarterback. He's not the best, but when he plays very well, he can win you a Super Bowl. So I mean, like at the end of the day, like he's not trash. It's just a thin line between good and bad in the NFL. Like it's a very thin line. And things like play calling and the game of inches is a real thing with the NFL.
Yeah, no, real. I agree. Let's see what we had on the docket. Super Bowl. Big game. Last game. You know, Super Bowl be bittersweet for me, man, because it's like, dang, we about to literally go another 6 months, no football. When that third quarter hit, that fourth quarter hit, you like, damn, this is the last quarter. This is the last half we got of football until August, until Labor Day or whatever it is. 2-minute drive, no one making Hurts to lead the team down the field. Zach choosing violence today, man.
Oh, and we didn't talk about because we do got another show before the Super Bowl.
Yes, we do. We do.
NFL awards.
They ain't give them. Have they given out any?
They haven't, but
no, they don't. So the award show is typically what right before the Super Bowl, the night before, I think. MVP gotta be. Ooh, who is my NFL MVP this year?
Now I can tell you what the lists are on the NFL. What they're projecting. They're projecting Matt Stafford to win MVP.
I can see that. Yeah. And that only puts another feather in UGA's hat. Drake May. I got Seattle winning that Super Bowl. That's just me personally. We'll get to that later. But
still got the Patriots. I picked them to go to the Super Bowl. I picked them. I told you they was for real.
I don't know if I can. Yeah, we'll see. Bo Nix for what? MVP? Oh hell no! I know you crazy. Nah.
So MVP they have right now. They're saying Matt Stafford 1, Drake May 2. No, that's pretty much it. It's just a 2-man race. And
I can go between them two. Yeah. Offensive player, you got to be Bijan. Bijan had 2,000 yards or something like that. Over 2,000.
Bijan
should be offensive player. Yeah. I can't think of nobody else.
They have Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Did he break that? He didn't break the receiving record, so I don't know why they would do that. When Bijan broke the line of scrimmage record, the scrimmage yard records. But anywho, whatever. NFL be hating on that level. It's all
defensive player of the year.
I don't even want to talk about defensive rookie. I'm about to cuss, and I know it's Sunday morning, but I get to that in a second. Defense, but it got to be Myles Garrett. I mean, the man broke the sack record. I don't really see nobody else coming close to that. But to say that in one breath, right? To say that he had the most sacks, and that's why he broke the sack record. That's why he's the. I have my rookie broke the NFL sack rookie record, and why he's not even nominated for Defensive Player of the Year? That's hate. I got a rookie that led the league in interceptions. Yeah. Isaiah Watts. He ain't even on the list, bro. That's hate. It's hate. Ain't no other way to put it. No way you shouldn't have James Pierce Jr. up there, at least in the voting. The man had 10.5 sacks as a rookie. Nobody's had that many sacks as a rookie besides Javon Curse.
They got him at for Defensive Rookie of the Year.
He should be. He should have been. Okay, they didn't have him on the list.
Carson Schweisinger from the Browns, Nick Amosky, and Abdul Carter.
The Browns always have a good rookie of the year that don't win nothing.
And then Offensive Rookie of the Year, McMillan for the Panthers, which I thought was going to win. I think if Jackson Dart maybe didn't get hurt, it would have been more of an argument. The way he was going, it was getting there. But I think McMillan, I think he showed off with Carolina turning it around and playing like they did. Big piece.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Leggett?
Huh?
Now, do you move on from Leggett? Where if you're Carolina,
Leggett, he got the drops. I mean, maybe because I watch him because he's in the division, but he's not really lived up to you. You went and got McMillan because of Leggett's shortcomings. So he's a hell of a dropper on third down. I mean, that mother hit him in the hand, he'll throw it on the floor. I swear to God.
They get that tune.
Yeah, man. Yeah, right. Country Joker can't catch. But you went and got him because of that. No, I don't think you just don't re-up his deal because wide receivers they grow on trees now. Damn, yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you're a wide receiver who can't catch on third down, the big down, you ain't gonna have a long career in the NFL.
Then next year, the battle for Jeremiah Smith gonna be crazy.
Is it though? Is Jeremiah Smith the ticket?
Yeah.
I gotta see who else in that draft, man. I think that draft is stacked. Nah, he's a grown man.
Still him.
Miami put their clamps on him.
Yeah, they had to. Yes, it's easier to do that in college.
I agree. You can scheme. It's coaching matters, and Miami definitely outcoached Ohio State
on Ohio State offense. That's why I'm surprised.
They took over play calling. Remember, they didn't
Yeah,
have
that's how
Ryan
bad
Day.
they got.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Ryan Hartline's track. Like, we won't have to.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
He's a recruiter. He's a recruiter. He's gonna
hell of a
recruit.
recruiter. He can't call no offense though. He cannot dial up plays for me. I'm sorry. Give me Bobo over Hartline any day.
Give me Billy over Hartline. I take Billy Napier over Hartline.
Yeah, Hartline ain't no play caller. I'm good on that. I don't want Ryan Day as my play caller either. Hell no. I don't like Ryan Day.
He still had 100-something. Yeah, he still did his 1-2 on Miami.
I don't get me wrong. You ain't gonna stop Jeremiah Smith, but he wasn't impacting the game like that. But them boys was on him.
Jeremiah Smith is
like pants pockets.
He's a Julio upgrade. He's Julio 2.0.
You disrespectful. Ain't no 2.0 when you talk. When you talking about the GOAT wide receiver, you talking about 2.0? Stop it.
The what?
Yeah, he GOAT. Julio GOAT, man. When you put that combination together, ain't but one other person, maybe Randy Moss, one other person I put up there really with Julio. That's about it. But when you talking about just a combination of all size, speed, hands, route running.
Get out of here.
Megatron ain't do it long enough. Man, the game was too physical for Megatron, my boy. I'm sorry. The game was too physical. Yeah, he sure did. Guess what? It was in garbage time. Miami was already on the sideline doing cocaine with Michael Irvin by the time he scored them touchdowns, man. Game was over with. They was on the sideline whipping with the belt ass thing, man.
I'm surprised they ain't put no BTA to no Michael Irvin Miami jersey.
So I ain't getting to talk about the national championship game because I was out that week. Kills came in and talked about it, but I really feel like Miami lost their shot, boy. I feel like they blew their shot. I don't know. It's hard to get back there, and for one, and then two, it's hard to get there and lose at home. Zach, I know I'm just playing. Don't hold me to it. I'm just talking barbershop talk at this point. But they still Miami. You definitely was a disappointment, my boy. Huge disappointment. You at home. You got all the stars. You got football royalty. I mean, Ray Lewis is out there. Ed Reed is out there. Andre Johnson, Michael Irvin, Clem Portis, Jeremy Shockley. I could keep going. So many legacy and just football aura is just popping in South Florida. They all out there. The stars are out. Everybody came to see the Miami Hurricanes win a national championship at home. Yep. And I think Miami went in there sleepwalking. Now, it's hard to say they overlooked Indiana, but I think they already had the clubs booked. They had the bottles on ice. They had everything already prepared as if they had won. And they forgot the game had to be played. And it was sad, man. It was tough, man. It was tough watching the Miami folk down there sad. It was tough watching Uncle Luke don't call mutiny after the game over with. He done cussed everybody out, and now he going off on Twitter every day about these people.
Fired too.
And he got let go as a head the assistant coach of the high schools. Yeah, man, Miami, they got to recover, man. They got to bounce back. That was a tough loss, and I don't know if that's a loss that you can really bounce back from that fast.
I think next year, they have a shot. How their offense is built, I think they have a shot with Mensah. Mensah's a pretty good quarterback. He's probably not as mentally quick as
It's not the holes outside.
Someone was inside. But I don't know if Mensah can diagnose a defense as quick as Beck can. Because Beck played very well. He played
to that last ball. That last ball, that last one, that looked like prime Beck. That's what I've been waiting on all year long. I've been telling them it's coming. It's coming. Just wait.
Right. It was just he was like, all right, it's over. He thought like it's over.
But, he threw it and then put that little look on his face like he just lost in the sauce. So he got that looking like that boy from South Park. Yeah.
I think the thing with Miami that's going to hurt them the most, they're losing that consistency from that O-line. You're losing Francis.
Yeah, you're losing two, three of them, right?
You're losing 2 or 3 guys. Not saying you're not getting talent back, but as we know, O-line, it's just not necessarily a plug and play thing. So it'll be interesting to see how they step back. You're losing Bane, you're losing Mesidor. Yes, you're getting some other 5 stars that are coming in, and
that don't mean that they're gonna translate though.
You know what I'm saying? Like it'll be wait to see how the trenches hold up.
And the Miami Dolphins are reportedly calling Jason Taylor to come be their defensive coordinator.
That hey man, that's the one thing that them boys in the chat did not want to happen. And then I don't expect that OC to stay after next year either. If they even have a remotely good season, make it to ACC championship or something, he's gone. So I think this year coming up, like this year was their best shot.
Can you think about this though? Miami ended this season with no championships, no college football player. Oh, they got one win, but the end of the season with no championships, man, $100 million roster. They just like Texas. You gonna do all that yapping, do all that talking, get all the big names and the big stars, take all the good players, and just to lose to somebody, Indiana.
But Texas won an SEC championship, or at least they played in it.
I about to say, nah, they ain't winning. We got them. They ain't won an SEC championship yet.
They're right. They played in it. Miami, they got some swag bags. They got some swag bags.
Hey, man, look. Hey, man, who? Miami is the real. No, I see Duke name and Manny Diaz name on that damn trophy. That's what I saw. I don't know about you, Zach. You might want to check your TV. Maybe your TV. It might have been Big East. He must have been Big East.
Yeah, Miami ain't played for no SEC championship.
Right. Now the ACC rules are very stupid. The way they got it lined up and how they do it, very different than everybody else when it comes to their tiebreakers. That's their business. Ain't got nothing to do with that. But
they should be in it to win. They last 3 years, they should be playing in the ACC. Like,
look at their rosters. Their roster have been stacked.
And they their schedule is like what we used to say Ohio State schedule was. Like, beat Clemson and you should be there. But they lose to the Louisville, the SMUs, the Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech hey man, if there's any team that's gonna be my pick to surprise folks next year, Virginia Tech. Why?
With James Franklin?
They done got half Penn State.
I think Franklin need at least 2 years. Though. Give Franklin at least 2 years.
In the ACC? With Tech, what they already
had?
It
was 7-5 Duke is one. So, I really respect Georgia Tech, though. Georgia Tech has been building this program. This dude got to start winning soon, bro. You can't keep saying we're building this, and eventually the building got to be built, sir.
Georgia Tech, they lost their OC. That's why they're so upset. They lost their 2 quarterbacks. They lost their best two wide receivers. It's going to be interesting to see how they've lost a lot to us. Shout out to Georgia Tech. But I think Virginia Tech, they got players. That Cyborg area is heavy with talent, and he's took a lot of the Penn State guys. A lot of the Penn State O-line we thought we were going to get went to Virginia Tech. They follow Franklin, and they got a lot of Penn State recruits. Penn State was about to be top 15, top 10 recruiting. They finished number 50, 60 something, 70, because all them guys went to Virginia Tech. Franklin, I expect them to be a 10-win team. So you got them, you got UVA. UVA signed. They got a quarterback. They got a good quarterback.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I haven't been on it, man.
Syracuse, not Virginia, UVA. Syracuse. Fran Brown was quarterback away, and he got a quarterback. He got that boy from Miami, that 6'5" wide receiver.
I want Fran to do right, and I want Fran to win, bro. I'm room for Fran. Fran, the former UGA person, I am.
Yeah, man.
I just don't like the way Fran did the playmaker, man. And I know that Irvin, y'all Miami didn't really care, but the walk up on Miami and when the walk up on Mike can kind of just be that arrogant and that boisterous, and then to go lose by 60. You know what I'm saying? That's just come on, Fran. You got right. But it's all right, but man, you got come on, Fran. I'll be yourself.
He a quarterback away. He was a quarterback away.
We're gonna see.
I think the ACC is going to be interesting. I don't think.
Yeah, I think it's wide open.
Be there, but
wide open.
Miami, if y'all don't win, run it back. If you don't do it this year coming up, it's a wrap.
This team that Miami's going to have next year is not going to be better than the team that they just put on the field. So I don't. My expectation for Miami
we got Tony. Now we got film. Now we got, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know your trenches ain't gonna be hitting as hard as they was. Now we got, you know what I'm saying? You might be losing your DB coach, you might be losing your defensive coordinator, your D-line. There's a lot of stuff that you're gonna be losing. Steve is frozen. That's hilarious. How he's frozen is hilarious. Oh no, keep it there. The freezing. You see how you frozen? It's perfect.
It ain't froze.
Oh.
It did. That thing died, my boy. That thing did.
Yeah, man.
I ain't realize my laptop was dying. My bad.
But yeah, man, I think it's gonna be very interesting, man. But it's gonna see how these NFL awards work out, how these teams finish out. The Raiders haven't even hired a coach yet. We ain't got a coach. You know,
I think they're waiting on your boy, Kubiak. You can't hire him until after the Seahawks get out the playoffs. From what I've heard, the Raiders are all in on Kubiak.
I guess. All right.
That's what I heard. But yeah, man, we're gonna get up out of here, man. We done hit our time. I did not realize we do have another week for the game. So next week, man, I get up early. I'm gonna be in California, but I'll be on. I'm gonna take my laptop. And yeah, man, I'll be out there in Cali. I'll be in San Fran. The game is in Santa Clara, not too far from each other. So I think I'm gonna go try to catch Ocho and Unc. One show of theirs live. They're doing some live shows. So I do have a plan to try to go catch that, man, and be out there on the radio road, man. See if I can take the metal glasses, man, and maybe try to do a hot interview on take my toe-to-toe stuff and try to do a hot interview if I can run into somebody and run into some people, man. But Super Bowl setup is pretty cool. I did want to tell you, 2028, they've given it to Atlanta, man. So 2028, bro, you got to be able to get out here. I'm gonna have some stuff set up and some stuff in play, man. I'm already working on with the radio station to try to get some access. So yeah, bro, 2028, you got the plan to be out here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be in a whole different space, and know we're gonna be rocking and rolling by then. But 2028, the Super Bowl is in ATL. So yes,
man, let's do it.
Yeah, man. But shoot, man, we out, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like button, share button. KB, I ain't got the board. I ain't got that, man. You got to do everything. Take us up out of here, man.
Hey, man. Till next time. We'll see y'all next Saturday. We out. Peace.
I ain't never played sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.